Hi guys, this is Thunder E from Board@Work, and today we're going to compare something very interesting between both devices. We're actually going to compare the HTC One M8 dual camera versus the Nokia Refocus app. Yes, we're comparing a camera to an app. Why? Because both of them do the same thing through two different ways. I want to find out who does it better, and if the hardware addition of HTC is actually even worth worth the idea. So anyway, let's jump in and check out. So for us to do this, we have a couple of characters here which we can use to take images. We have Tony Stark, Iron Man, a cap, and of course Lego Superman. Now the whole idea of refocusing is basically allows you to take an image, whether on either of these phones, and you can refocus certain things within the image. Now looking at the HTC One M8, it does it through a hardware addition. That's of course the addition of this duo camera. The idea of adding the second camera is a depth sensor. So basically what HTC says is that, and what it does is that whatever photo you take, you can snap a photo and go back later and refocus it. So you can just point, look, shoot, snap, and which is different from what Nokia does, and we'll get to Nokia in a second. But the idea is you can take a photo and then you can refocus later, and that's the whole idea with it, and it works fairly well. Again, it's all with the sensor. It's just one snap. Now there's some limitations to it. If you're pretty close to an image, it will not refocus for some reason. I don't know why, so I'll show you guys in a second. Let's go into the camera. Yeah, so we already took a photo there, but I'll try and replicate it again. So I'm going to go very close to Tony Stark here, you can see, and snap. So we're pretty close to Tony Stark. We did that. We go to the image, we hit edit to go to the U-focus section, and you see it doesn't give us that option. It gives us the ability to draw, rotate, crop, flat, straighten, but it doesn't give us that option because we were super close to Tony Stark. And that's one of the limitations you have with the hardware itself, because that does depth perception. Now if we actually just did it this way, let's align these bad boys here so you can see everybody in space. All right, this should be good enough. Boom, boom. So you take just one snap, you go to the image, hit edit, and now we have our U-focus ability. So we hit U-focus, it processes, and tap anywhere to focus. So you can see I can first of all go ahead and tap Iron Man, Tony Stark, to focus. One of the things you notice with that, it keeps a lot of blurring around still. So I can focus on Superman, I can focus on Iron Man there, and you can see the software has a few glitches to try and refocus there. And then I can focus on the cap, and I'm still having a hard time focusing here on Iron Man, but you get the idea with it. Again, it's not perfect, but it works. Now the other aspect to it is that you do have you have a breadth of additives in there. Besides the U-focusing ability, it gives you the ability to let me go back to that image, or let me take another image and I'll show you. It gives you the ability to add different things like the color shades and things like that. So let's go ahead, back to camera, take another photo, maybe from this height, snap. Again, just one snap is needed. Edit. And then we can do the foreground. We can add different things like cartoon, blur, and things like that. They give you some option that makes it fun. You can see some of those. Tap anywhere for foreground effects. You can see some of the effects. So you can change this, and it's nice additives, and that's pretty much what the dual camera does. Now the Nokia Refocus app does things slightly different. This is all software, and I actually had an image there. And what this does is basically Nokia uses a specific app, which is called the Nokia Refocus app. Let me show you the application itself. And it allows you to, what it does, it takes multiple photos, about 10 photos, and at different distances or different focal lengths. So that gives you, so it would take image here, 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 here. So you can now refocus at those different lengths. And that's how Nokia does it. It's all software, no hardware. You can do this on every single Nokia device. So I have my 1520, and I'm simply just going to do this. I'm going to snap a photo, and you can see the time I go through, and it takes all the images. Now it's going to process. And I can put all in focus by tapping there. I can make only Superman in focus. I see Iron Man's now blurry. I can make Iron Man focus. I can make the cap focused. Sorry, I mean Tony Stark, the Iron Man. So I can do that with different things. And then, again, I can put everything in focus all together. Very simple, very easy. And then you've got some color pop. So you can actually color pop with just Tony Stark. I can color pop with just Iron Man and the red. You see part of Superman's red there does pop. I can do Superman himself. And you can do that with ease. I can even go back there and color pop just the couch, and I'll just do Tony Stark. We'll leave it at that and save the image. So the Nokia application does it quite simply and quite easily through software. Now the thing here is that basically you have one option with HTC that does it through hardware and Nokia through software, and you know they both do the same thing through two different ways. And really, I think Nokia does it a little bit better just because you can see how easy it was for me to transition between focus points because it takes it at different distances. And also, the color pop just worked well. You didn't have to go through too many options. It was just a very simple process. Now, granted, this application, of course, is lens with the Nokia, so you can access it that way, but it's not necessarily built in to the Nokia Pro Camera app. This is kind of built in because of the dual camera. So who wins here? I have to give it to the Nokia Refocus app. I think it's done a very good job in just giving you something pretty cool, pretty simple, and something that a lot of people would like to see. So if you guys have any questions or any comments about this, let us know. Do you think that the Nokia Refocus app is a better way of making refocus images, or do you think the dual camera is? But let us know your thoughts, because I think this actually works much better. So this is Thunder E saying thank you. Do like this video, share this video, and favorite this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Again, thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.